What does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and loses himself at the end? But blessed are you if you lose your spirit, your soul for my sake, you will find it in the end. People chased the world and gained everything. And I don't believe there was any human being in the history of mankind that came anywhere near as close as King Solomon in all of his glories. As far as having women, he had 300 wives, 700 girlfriends. Some from Iran, and some from Pakistan, and some from Israel, and some from everywhere. You cannot manage one wife. Good luck managing 300. And on top of that, 700 girlfriends. What a man. He did it. As far as richness is concerned, the Holy Bible says that he had so much wealth, gold. He saw gold as if it was dirt to him. He had so much wealth, it was like dirt. So much wealth. And as far as authority is concerned, king, the ultimate authority on earth. The highest rank in the human race is a king, and the lowest rank is a slave. He held highest rank, king. As far as health, number one. And as far as wealth, number one. And as far as authority, number one. And as far as wisdom, he received it from God himself, no one else. Now when you have these four combinations, you can do anything and everything you wish to do under the sun. No one can stop you. Health, wealth, authority, wisdom. Nothing stops you. Sky is the limit. At the end of his life, where he says, everything my eyes wanted to see, I never stopped them. And everything my heart desired to have, I gave it. But at the end, I'll say to all of you, none of you experienced life like me. None of you had the pleasure of life like me. None of you held the authority of life like me. None of you had the wisdom of life like me. But I'll say to you, I've tried everything under the sun. I've lived everything under the sun. I've gained everything under the sun. And I've done everything under the sun. And I'll say to you, at the end of my long life, everything was vanity, emptiness of all emptiness. Because when you do it outside of God, you have achieved zilch, zero, nothing. I chased myself, I ended up being myself, and myself is just one big fake God that never exists. So I decided to follow Jesus. I gave up on my pleasures. I gave up on my so-called friends. I gave up on my way of living. I gave up on my worldly glories. I gave up on my looks. I gave up on everything I enjoyed doing just to find Jesus. When I found him, I lost a lot of things that are worldly. People that were friends, they are no longer now, since I'm following Jesus. They don't want to associate with me. They are ashamed of being with me, because when I talk, they say something definitely has gone wrong with your head. You don't make sense. Wake up. What do you mean you want to pray? What do you mean you want to go to church? Are you sick? Have you been electrocuted recently? Remember, You were the one who were pushing us to go clubbing, bro. You were the one who was pushing us to sniff that white powder, bro. You were the one who said, get the scotch on the rock and flex that old elbow, bro. You were the one that said, let's have fun with boys and girls, bro. What happened to you? Now you're saying you want to go to church, you want to pray. Are you sick? You're definitely sick. Oh, is it Jesus that made you sick? Oh, yeah. You're following someone that has nothing and that died on the cross naked. You're definitely sick. But when I followed him and I gave up on everything, that's someone to the world who was nothing, I discovered by following him, he is everything. I followed Jesus, I met Christ. You follow a man first that has nothing, but he'll end up living with God that has everything. But are you willing to give up for him like he gave up for you? Are you willing? This is the question you need to answer. But let me tell you this to make it easy. My daughter and my son, Papa, thank you very much. I will make you the best Talabi in all of Mayduna Inqilab. Let me tell you this. This is my beloved Persian people. They'll understand what I'm talking about. Let me just think about it for a moment. Let's say you come and say, well, Bishop, I'm still young. You know, I still want to have fun. I haven't experienced life. Bishop, you're 50 something and you look like Santa Claus with a white beard. I'm still in my early 20s. I'm 18, I'm 19, I'm 21, I'm 23. Bishop, I'm not you. You know, when I become a pensioner like you, then I'll start going to church. But now I want to go to Bondi Beach. What am I going to do in the church on a Sunday morning? Sunny, stunning, breathtaking Sydney weather. You want me to come to church? I'm too young for this. Please, Bishop, I want to go to Bondi. So you go to Bondi, and then you go downtown on a Friday night, come back Sunday evening. Hello, shish kebab. And then you go out and say, wow, this is life, man. It's stunning, it's breathtaking. Let me see where you will end up if you keep on doing this, if you keep on walking in this path. Let me tell you what will happen. You don't need to find out, because it could be too painful for you later on to withstand it. I'll tell you what will happen 100%. You will hurt yourself and destroy your life if you keep going the way you choose to walk. You will kill yourself.